It happened in half a second. A wrench slipped off a platform, missed a coworker's head by 6 inches, and hit the floor. No injury, no paperwork, no report, just silence. That same wrench, 6 inches closer, could have ended a career or a life. Researcher Frank Bird studied 1.7 million incident reports and found that for roughly every 600 near misses, there is historically about 1 serious injury. This is a near miss, and how your workplace handles moments like this determines whether the next one becomes a headline. In the next 20 minutes, you'll learn exactly what a near miss is, why reporting one is one of the most powerful safety actions you can take, what the law and your company expect from you, and how to report one in under 2 minutes. This is near miss reporting. See it, report it, stop it. OSHA describes a near miss as an unplanned event that didn't cause injury, illness, or damage, but easily could have, given a slight shift in timing or position. A ladder that wobbles but doesn't fall. A chemical splash that misses your skin. A forklift that stops just in time. All near misses, all warnings your workplace is trying to give you. Pause for a second and think about your own workplace. In the last 30 days, did you see or experience a moment where something almost went wrong? Take a moment. We'll wait. If you thought of one, good. That means your safety awareness is already working. The problem isn't that near misses happen. It's that, by nature, most of them are never reported. And because unreported events go undocumented, no one can say exactly how many are missed. We only know it's most of them. Why? Fear of blame, thinking it's no big deal, not knowing how to report, or simply being too busy. Every one of these excuses has cost someone their safety. This training exists to remove every one of those excuses. By the end, reporting a near miss will feel as normal as clocking in. Let's start with why this actually matters, not just for compliance, but for the people you work beside every day. Historical research on hundreds of thousands of incident reports suggests there are far more near misses than serious injuries, sometimes by a ratio of hundreds to 1, though exact numbers vary by industry. The principle holds either way. Every unreported near miss is a missed chance to prevent the next injury before it happens. Reporting isn't about getting someone in trouble. It's about catching the hazard while it's still just a story, not an accident report with someone's name on it. Safety culture research consistently links strong near-miss reporting with fewer serious injuries and higher morale, because people trust that speaking up actually changes something. Many organizations also report lower incident-related costs as a result. Think of near-miss reports as free lessons. Someone already paid the price of almost getting hurt, so the rest of the team doesn't have to actually get hurt. Quick question. If you reported a near miss last month and nothing seemed to change, would you report the next one? Think honestly. This is exactly the trust gap we need to fix. That's exactly why closing the loop, telling people what happened after they report, is just as important as the report itself. We'll come back to that. Now, let's talk regulations, because understanding the law helps you understand why your company takes this so seriously. Important distinction. OSHA does not require you to log near misses on the OSHA 300 form. That's reserved for actual recordable injuries and illnesses under 29 CFR Part 1904. But OSHA strongly encourages tracking near misses anyway because it's one of the best tools for spotting hazards before they become recordable incidents, or worse. This is exactly why reporting near misses early matters. Catching the hazard now means it never escalates into one of those legally reportable events later. And here's a critical legal protection for you. Under OSHA Section 11C, it is illegal for your employer to retaliate against you for reporting a safety concern, whether that's a formal OSHA complaint or simply speaking up to your supervisor about a hazard, including a near miss. So to summarize, Near misses aren't formally recorded by law, but reporting them is strongly encouraged, protected by law, and expected by your company's safety policy. Knowing the rules is one thing. Actually reporting when you're rushed, tired, or worried about how it'll look, that's the real challenge. Let's break down the biggest barrier: fear. Modern safety culture calls this a just culture, focusing on fixing systems and hazards, not punishing the person who had the courage to speak up. Barrier 2, apathy. It's not a big deal. But remember, history shows far more near misses occur than serious injuries. Every ignored near miss is a missed opportunity to stop the next one from becoming real. Barrier 3, not knowing how. That ends today, because in the next section, we're showing you the exact 3-step process, and it takes less than 2 minutes. Before we get there, which of these 3 barriers, fear, apathy, or not knowing how, is the biggest one on your team? Keep that answer in mind as we walk through the reporting process. Here's the exact process. 3 simple steps: stop and secure, report immediately, and provide detail. Step 1. If there's an ongoing hazard, a spill, exposed wire, unstable load, secure the area first. A cone, a barrier tape, a verbal warning to coworkers. Safety before paperwork. Step 2. Report it immediately, same shift if possible. Use your company's app, hotline, or paper form, or tell your supervisor directly. Don't wait until end of day. Details fade fast. Step 3. Give the essentials. What happened, where, when, what task you were doing, what could have happened, and any photos if it's safe to take them. Keep it factual, not emotional, not someone was careless. Instead, the guardrail bolt was loose, causing it to shift under light pressure. Facts drive fixes. If your workplace offers anonymous reporting, use it whenever you're unsure. Anonymous reports still count, and they still get investigated. Let's watch this in action. Maria notices a pallet wobbling on a high shelf as a coworker walks underneath. She calls out, the coworker steps clear, and Maria reports it within the hour. Because Maria reported it fast and with detail, the safety team found a worn strap on the racking system and fixed identical racks in 2 other buildings before anyone got hurt. If Maria had waited until her shift ended to report, 6 hours later, do you think the safety team could have caught the same hazard in time? Think about why timing matters. So you've reported it. What happens next? Here's the investigation and correction cycle your safety team follows. First, a supervisor or safety officer reviews it, typically within a day or 2, to assess how serious the potential outcome could have been. Next, a root cause investigation. Not just what happened, but why did our systems allow this to happen? Was it equipment, training, procedure, or environment? Then comes corrective action, a real fix with an owner and a deadline. Not be more careful, but replace the strap by Friday or add a guardrail this month. Finally, lessons get shared through toolbox talks, bulletin boards, or team meetings so the whole crew benefits from what one person noticed. This is the loop we mentioned earlier, closing it. When you see your report turn into a real fix, you're not just protected, you're proven right for speaking up. Leaders, your job isn't just to collect reports, it's to celebrate them. Publicly thank people who speak up. Never let a report result in punishment for the reporter. Track your near-miss numbers proudly. A team reporting more near misses isn't a red flag. It's a sign your safety culture is healthy and people trust the system. And remember, retaliation of any kind, formal or subtle, like exclusion or extra scrutiny, is illegal and against every safety policy worth having. One last question before we wrap up. What's one specific near-miss reporting habit you're committing to starting this week? Write it down. Commit to it. Small habits like this are exactly what turns a policy into a culture. Let's recap. A near miss is any unplanned event that could have caused harm but didn't. OSHA doesn't require logging it, but strongly encourages tracking it and protects you when you report. Report immediately, stick to facts, and trust the process, investigation, correction, and shared lessons. That's how one small report becomes a safer workplace for everyone. Remember Maria, remember the wrench. The next near miss you see could be the one report that saves someone's life, maybe even your own. See it, report it, stop it. Know your reporting process, use it today, and help build a workplace where everyone goes home safe.